Hi church family. Yesterday morning we had a great ministry leaders meeting where we spent some time praying and seeking the Lord together. And one of the things we sensed very clearly was that in the midst of this whole unprecedented coronavirus situation, the Lord is very much at work. And there will be opportunities coming our way that would not have been there had this pandemic not been upon us. Genesis 50 verse 20 comes to mind. It says, "What you intended for evil, God intended for good, for the salvation of many." And so at a time when many in our wider community are worried and anxious, fearful, we will have opportunities to be salt and light and to demonstrate the love of Christ in all sorts of practical ways. This morning our Prime Minister announced a ban on indoor gatherings of more than 100 people. What this means for us is that we need to rethink and reformat the way we do church. The church is not going to shut down, far from it. But of course, for now we can't hold our regular services. We can't meet in the way we've been accustomed to meeting here in our facility. We need to do things differently for this next period of time. Our response needs to be one of faith, hope and love for one another and love for the community around us. In New Testament times, the church met in people's homes in smaller groups. This was normal for them. They devoted themselves there to the apostles' teaching, to fellowship, breaking bread, and prayer. Maybe what the Lord is doing is returning us to our roots. It's not such a bad thing. So can I encourage you to make a plan to meet together this Sunday morning with your Connect group, or in families, or with neighbours, or with any group of people that you'd like to connect with. Ideally a maximum of 15 people, but meet in someone's home, make an extra effort to reach out to people who you might think might be on their own, and invite them in. You'll be able to access a message from Simon Ford this week through various media platforms, the details of which will shortly follow. And you'll be encouraged to discuss the message in your small groups together. And let us know your plans so that we can begin to build a picture of what this new reformatted church looks like for this limited period of time. We'd also like to open our church auditorium during the week as a place of prayer for those of you who would like to simply come and be in a familiar, prayerful environment, to pray for family or friends, to pray for our city, our nation, our world. We'll let you know more details of that opportunity over the next few days. We really just can't wait to be all together again. That'll be an amazing celebration. But in the meantime, be strong in the Lord, watch and pray, stay connected with one another, and be encouraged to pray together in your home, in your family, with your children. May the Lord be with us and lead us through these challenging times. Thank you.